Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about my journey to sustainable health and meaningful success. And today I am just doing a quick December health update. I am not actually feeling well. It is Christmas Eve and hopefully I will be able to just rally so that I can have a pretty good Christmas. But anyway, as far as my weight and everything, I lost 0.2 pounds. I weighed in this morning and I was 342.8. And then I measured myself and everything is the same except for I lost a half an inch on my calves. So that is where we're at. I am very content with that over December because so much was happening. So many Christmas cookies and holiday parties and blah blah blah. I'm just really glad that I maintained, and we will focus on losing in the coming months, but right now that was just a total victory for me, so I'm really excited about that. Other than that, physical health, the only thing that really was notable is that I discovered that I really can't have dairy anymore. It's just, we're done. My body has tapped out from dairy for a really long time. If we're ever hanging out and I am eating something that has dairy in it, slap it out of my hand. I'm not even kidding you. I had dairy like 2 days in a row and it was just nothing but searing pain, just blinding pain. Couldn't sleep for a night, laxatives for days, it was just really not fun. I'm sorry if that's TMI, but I'm here to be real. And that was way too real. So no more dairy for me. As far as my mental health, I took off a couple of weeks from therapy, so that has been interesting. I've developed this involuntary eye twitch where it's like if someone says something, it's just like a drop in the bucket of things that I'm gonna have to pour out on my therapist when we come back in January. So anyway, forever talking and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. You done hurt my feelings. Whatever happened. But yeah, I've been crocheting and painting a lot, so that's been really relaxing. But I did watch 2 seasons of Dexter in 3 days, so how stable can I really be? It's been a lot. But anyway, we're holding the line. Most of the things in December is just, let's just try to maintain where we're at and focus on progress in the future. But yeah, social wise, my social health, still meeting up with friends, hanging out. Our company Christmas party was a blast. I got to hang out with so many of my coworkers and get to know them better. It was like 10 straight hours of bowling and karaoke and food and drinks and so much fun. But it was, yeah, it made me really optimistic to develop actually really good friendships at this place, so it's good. My financial health is getting better and better by the month. I was able to make all of my payments on time, and actually this is the last month that I'm paying on that Chrysler that I totaled in a couple years ago. Long story, but basically I was trying to make my Amway quotas and afford everything, so I was working really late, driving Uber, and I ended up totaling my car. That was 2 years ago, and I am just now finishing up payments from that, so excited. And thanks to my dad, I didn't have to get my tires or my steering rebalanced in my van. He ended up checking it out and identifying that I just needed a tire rotation. and no other mechanic was able to figure that out. So he rotated my tires and saved me $100. So thank you, Dad. Thanks to my Oma, my grandma, she gave me a Christmas gift of some cash, very generous, and I was able, because of that, to take off both Mondays before the holidays. So the Monday before Christmas Eve and the Monday before New Year's Eve. So I could have 2 5-day vacations back to back. And that has been so nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Oma. And finally, something else happened. I received a really overwhelmingly huge gift from my grandpa, and I don't want to actually say it in this video. I want to make a whole different video on it because it changes a lot for me, and yeah, it's just too much to cover in this video. So we're going to do a separate video, hopefully coming January. And finally, my spiritual health. Like everything else, I've just been kind of holding the line. I went to a Bible study. I went to a church Christmas production, which actually was a pretty big step because people had to practically drag me into church. I just wasn't really about it for a really long time. Still not quite about it, but stepping foot in a church, it was a big step for me, at least at this time. And then also, the last thing for spiritual health is thanks to my brother and my sister-in-law. They lent me this book that I wanted to check out. They're like really big on literature, so I figured they would have it. So I'm reading Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. I guess reading a book by someone who uses only like deductive reasoning and outside biblical sources to break down mere Christianity, just the basics of Christianity, not any like political BS, nothing that gets into the different denominations. Like, he tried to go across the board. What do anybody who identifies themselves as a Christian, what do they believe? And he does not use the Bible as like any source of proof or anything for why Christianity makes sense. So it's been good. It's been good to read that. I know that Christianity, especially what Christians believe, it's a deeply spiritual experience, which means it kind of happens with individual, like, personal encounters with the Lord. So it's not 100% cerebral, but at least to be able to identify what I believe about everything. I just kind of need to be in my head, and this book has been really helpful to try to break down different concepts of Christianity. So we're getting through it, right? Yeah, it's been a good month. It's been kind of a chill month, and I'm really looking forward to 2020. I will probably hit you up with a video about my goals for 2020, but I'm just really very at peace this Christmas season. So if you're not really big on holidays, or if holidays are a very painful thing for you, my heart is with you, and it's just another good day, right? It's another good day to make good things happen and spread love, joy, and peace and live happily, right? Anyway, I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but if you're coming back and you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Y'all are my people, and I love you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I'm really new to YouTube, and I just realized that the more interaction, the more comments and likes my videos have, and the more subscribers I have, the more visible my videos are to other people. So y'all would be doing me a huge favor if my videos have ever helped you. If you interact with my videos in that way, more people can be able to access my content. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat a salad and drink some tea, and then I get to go to my mom's house, my parents' house, and eat dinner with my mom. So, Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. Actually, by the time I release this, I'm just talking at this point. By the time I release this, it'll be, I hope your Christmas was awesome. I hope you gave wonderful gifts, even if it was just a hug or an encouraging word. All of this is just going with the spirit of giving. I hope you received everything you needed this season. And I just wish the best for all of you, okay? Hopefully I will get over whatever is going on with my body right now. Maybe it's just yet another after effect of all the dairy that I ate. Such a bad decision. Mozzarella sticks, jalapeno poppers, all that bar food. It was like leftovers from this Christmas party that we had. Ugh. Just so many regrets. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. This is my promise to you that I'm swearing off of dairy for a very long time, and I will not do that again to my body. It just wasn't worth it. So much pain. Anyway, I'm just talking at this point, so okay. Bye.